everybody. Hey, howdy, hey. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Hey, party people. How's it going, everybody? We all doing good? Okay, cool, because I can't really hear myself on my end. Program doesn't let me, so I have no idea how loud or soft I am. Awesome. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm trying out this new model that finally got finished. It's been in the works for months. So it's not getting the full capture because I'm using a webcam instead of my phone because my phone started running really hot. And the phone was like, to do any more stuff, the phone needs to cool down. I'm like, okay phone, I'm going to let you cool down. So using a webcam so it doesn't quite capture everything as perfectly. But it does a decent enough job. Yes, I need to be surrounded by orca. I need my pod. Oh hey, Swedish! I love my international people, like, for real. This is kind of why I stream at odd times when it comes to America, because, like, if I streamed at a quote-unquote normal time for America, then, like, international people would be like, I'm sleeping, or I'm about to go to sleep, or I can't make it because time zones. So I'll just hop on at like 6 something in the morning my time. I debated hopping on at like 3 in the morning, but like I actually had a phone call that lasted a while. Yo, Britain! What up, UK? So, is everyone here from not America, or do I have some fellow Yankees here? Oh, Australia! Good day, mate. That's all I know for Australian. That and, toss some shrimp on the barbie. That's all I know. And also, Vegemite does not taste very good. Throat, what are you doing? Do you need more drink? You need more drink. Aha. Good old Mountain Dew. Do the dew. The Mountain Dew. So it looks like I got some people from not America. Cool. Hopefully those of you who are not from English-speaking countries can understand me okay. I'm never sure when I talk normally and not doing my ASMR thing if I'm like not enunciating well and talking too fast or not, so if you need me to like speak slower or like enunciate better, just let me know. Cause like I never know how I'm talking. Cause in case you can't tell, I talk different when it's my normal voice than when it's my ASMR voice. Hey, howdy, hey! What up? What up, Chief? Why are my eyebrows, like, falling into grumpy mode? Like, I swear I'm not grumpy. Hello. Oh, hey, thanks for the subscription. Well, thanks for subscribing. I don't know if we call it subscriptions anymore on the YouTubes or just like subscribes. I don't know what the word is anymore, to be honest. Phrasing. YouTube has its own like lingo, and I don't know what any of it is. There is so much going on with YouTube. So much drama llama. Well, at least in the circles I follow, there's a lot of drama llama. Like, I actually don't really follow the ASMR VA circle too well. Like, so I never really know when there's drama unless someone, like, points it out to me. But, like, with, like, some streamers and stuff, when, like, stuff goes down, I'm like, oh snap. Like, that dude calling out reaction streamers, I'm like, man, you just want clout. Get out of here. Calling out to like the biggest reaction streamers, it's like, you're not gonna win this battle. I mean, calling out like Charlie, most critical of all people, like Charlie's one of like the nicest dudes on the internet. See, having dealt with like corporate stuff in my life, YouTube is really at the mercy of the networks that work with the companies that give them ads. So if there's stuff on the platform that these ad agencies don't like, YouTube's got to like, you know, make adjustments, or else they don't get the ads. And if they don't get ads, they don't really get money. Because it's not like Google, or I guess the company's called Alphabet, directly just pays YouTube for existing. YouTube has to like pay for itself. Hello, people joining. Don't be shy. We're just vibing. Just vibing and driving. So like, yeah, so it's like, I don't entirely blame YouTube for how like things are changing. Because I know if YouTube had wanted to do things its way, it would be a lot more lenient, like how it was like a long while ago. But because like companies that basically pay their bills have been like coming in and cracking down, they got to in turn crack down. It's really unfortunate. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it's good morning for me. Time zones and all that. It is unfortunate that YouTube has to like obey higher powers, but the same can be said for a lot of like division companies that are run by a bigger conglomerate. Like, apparently Facebook's called Meta now. That was dumb. Who's gonna call it Meta? No one. Except, Zuckerbot. I refuse to believe Mark Zuckerberg is a human. I'm almost positive that, you know, the real Mark Zuckerberg is out there somewhere, and what we see is just a robot he had created that just does things on his behalf. And the real Zuckerberg is like hiding on like a tropical island somewhere, just living his life and vibing. Because man, does the Zuckerberg we see look and sound very robotic. Hey, howdy, hey. How goes, my people? How goes, how goes, how goes? Don't be shy, come say hi. And it's okay if you call me Kitti or Orky. Like, on YouTube, we're one and the same. I don't really care. I only care if you call me Kitti when I'm streaming as Orky on Twitch. That's when I care, because I try to keep my Orky Twitch, like, separate from everything else. But this is YouTube. You can just call me whatever you want. You can even say, hey, asshole, or hey, dumb bitch, or Hey, idiot. And I'll probably respond. And hey, isn't this new model cool? Yo, so that collab stream I was on last night that went on for like a couple hours with this VTuber Minata was freaking awesome. Like, I love when, you just talk to somebody and you just like click with them. Like you're on the same wavelength. It is such like a very nice feeling. Like you don't feel too awkward, you don't feel weird. You're just like, hey, I can just be myself around this person and they're not going to judge me because we're like totally vibing. And I don't apologize for technology being dumb because technology's dumb for me all the time. Should we make cult for this channel? What sort of cult? I mean, like, I love this model so much because it's just like, it feels more me. It's more like my vibes with like how I dress. So I don't normally dress this scantily clad, like going on public is more like a clubbing thing, but I do like to wear like punk jackets and stuff when I go out, just in general, because they look cool. But wearing a little tie top because whales got to show off their boing boings. Because large mammals have large memories. It's interesting. Like, my college roommate and I, for a long time, we were on the same wavelength and we just vibed. But then we, like, had a falling out and I still, like, kind of, like, creepily check in on her, like, what she's doing, like, online with her blog and her artwork and stuff. But I don't say anything. I just, like, say, oh, hey, she's still around and doing stuff. Cool. I'm glad she's still around. Like a creeper. But we haven't actually spoken in like 10 years. Crazy. Hey, Artie, hey. How goes it, my friend? I swear I'm not grumpy. I don't know why my eyebrows are doing this. I think maybe my own eyebrows are just being lazy. Maybe I have lazy brows. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna droop. Or it might just be the webcam, how it's capturing. Because it's not as good as the Arcade face tracker on the phone. The stupid phone had to go and overheat. Probably because I'm a dummy and I run too much on it at the same time. Hey, howdy, hey. Oh, hey, we got a new subscriber. Subscriber. One step closer to 50K. Even though my 50K video, which is a collab, won't be done until like end of March, early April. Because I'm giving people time to do their stuff. I'm doing good. I actually didn't sleep last night at all. Like, I tried. I laid down for a bit, but sleep didn't happen. I just laid there. And eventually I was like, screw this. I'm gonna get back up and just do stuff. So knowing me, I'm probably gonna crash at like 3 in the afternoon and take a nap. And then crash again at 8 p.m. and just be an old lady. Good morning, Firefly. Oh, for real, like, I need a new phone. Like, my phone is a few years old now. It's been having its fair share of issues. For one thing, even with cloud storage, I have used up pretty much all the space on it. And it doesn't like that. It just... The phone has had enough of my crap. It wants to keel over. but I have to wait for D-Night to get back from deployment because we are going to go phone shopping together. Because he needs a new phone too. ASMR Tingle Cold, that'd be dope. I find it funny that, like, okay, other smart creators talk about their setups and, like, how they do things. And it's like, oh, I have it all like this and set up like this and blah, 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 blah. And meanwhile, I just sit at my desk in my chair and hold my ASMR mic in my hands. And then when I'm doing things like the scratching and massaging and stuff like that, I just put the microphone on my lap. Nothing fancy, because it's too heavy for any of the tripods I found. It just chips right over. So I just like put it on my lap or hold it in my hands. I'm very very janky like that. I love when people like say like I record in my closet, and I'm like, I wish I could record in my closet. I can't fit in my closet. It's so full of stuff. You don't want to know it's in my closet. Well, it gotta be underwater, because I'm an orca, and we just vibe underwater. That's what we do. Well, we obviously go up to the surface to breathe, but, like, underwater be where it's at, yo. Oh, okay. Alright, chat. Okay. Raise your hand, or basically press Q if you want to see all the different faces this model can make. Press Q, because I just thought of that. And it's a nice lighter. Because this model can make a whole bunch of different faces. It's pretty dope. And it's all rigged. I'm like, yeah! Faces, expressions. Gotta rock it. Rock and roll, baby. I can move my face around and mix it up a bit. I don't know why I like the letter Q so much. Probably because it's like an O with a tail. It just looks nice. It's a pleasant letter. Alright, okay. Let me make sure I can... You're going to hear clicking because I'm not doing ARKit for my phone. I'm using the computer. So you're going to re-click on the buttons. Have some mouse ASMR. Hey RDA, I'm about to show my different faces. First we're going to start with grumpy face. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you, chat. I'm mad. I'm so mad. Nah. I don't know when I'm going to use this face because I rarely get mad, but it's kind of funny, isn't it? I got the little stress mark like an anime girl. It's cute. It's cute. And I can use look super grumpy, like, Rah. And then I can have hard eyes, which can double for like, I love you, like I love you chat, I love you everything. Or I can be a yandere and go, Senpai, I love you so much, Senpai. I'll do anything for you, Senpai. I'll die for you, Senpai. Yeah. So I can go either way. And then I can just go full demonic mode and consume your soul. Yep, this is a consumer soul mode. I'm an orca and I'm gonna take your soul now. Got that. And I got sad face. Why would you be so mean to me? Why do you say such mean things? You're bullies, man. Then got confused. Like, what? 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 I like this one because look how derpy it looks. I love it. Okay, now there's one more. You want to see my favorite? Want to see my favorite? It's pretty great. I think I may be one of like a handful of VTubers who can make this face. But like, hell yeah. Here it comes. Hope you're ready. I go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, better stop that before YouTube's like, what the fuck? Yes, I had the modeler and the rigger give me a Hangout face. Not sure when I'm gonna use it other than to like mess with people, but it's nice to have, you know? Nice to have on hand. Oh, thank you for the congrats for 50,000. I'm still like 100 away, so it's probably gonna take like another month or so, because that's how my growth works, but almost there. I'm almost there. Almost there. So I'm pretty excited. But like I said, my celebration collab won't be until like end of March, early April. So, because I want to make sure people have time to work on their parts and not feel rushed. Ooh, I have very many a wisdom. Like, for one thing, the best Mountain Dew is Baja Blast. There is no other Mountain Dew that can compare to Baja Blast. If you want to be part of my cult, you must give me tributes of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That is what I demand. You must, like, shower me with it. Let me bathe in the Baja Blast. Let me soak in it and contain its power of deliciousness. Hey, howdy, hey. Good morning. First cosplay I ever did. Oh, snap. What was it? So long ago. I was a kid. Crap. I guess I'd say like the first cosplay I wore to a convention, which would have been when I went with my mom. It was either like this cute Pikachu my mom made me because I really liked Pokemon, or Sana Kurata from Korocha, which was a anime in Japan in the 90s that wasn't brought over to America and dubbed until sometime in the 2000s, and even then it was only released to DVD and they never finished it, so like no one knows what it is. But my mom had the fan sub version when I was a kid, and I was like a fast reader, so I watched it and loved it because it was crazy and amazing. Did I sleep well? I did not sleep at all, unfortunately. I was on a collab stream yesterday, technically, and it was going late because they warned me it was going to be a few hours. So I chugged a couple of Red Bulls, and that kept me up all night because energy drinks. So I'm still awake. And it probably doesn't help I'm drinking Mountain Dew. Hey, thank you for the love for the model. Hey, double love too. It's really hard for me to remember exactly what my first cosplay was, because that would have been sometime in the 90s. Oh, wait, shit. I actually remember what it was. Okay, so I went to this convention with my mom called Worldcon, It's the World Science Fiction Convention. It's like one of the oldest conventions like ever. And we entered the costume contest in the family division. And my mom made us costumes based on the Lion King Broadway show. So it was all like beaded and African looking and stuff like that. And I was Simba, and my mom was, I think my mom was Sarabi. And we just kind of like, went on stage, showed off the costumes, and my mom won like a workmanship award for all the beadwork she did. So I think that was technically my first cosplay, even though I wasn't like in character or anything. I was just like Broadway Lion King Simba with my African beaded outfit. I think my mom still has it somewhere. I'm probably gonna make some coffee later to stay awake so I can like keep an eye on Fox for a bit until someone can take over so I can take a nap. Yo, collab went great. Like, I totally vibe with the other VTubers. Like, we were on the same wavelength. And like, the main person's co-host and I, we like had like some bonding moments over like being like science bros, and we both had like shitty exes, and we're like, we just bonded. We're like, yeah, hell yeah, we bros, And the host, Minata, he's pretty cool. He's ex-military, so I was able to talk military stuff, and he knew exactly what I was talking about, because Husbando is military too. So, and I got good news. Husbando comes home soon. I can't give exact time frame because of this thing called OPSEC, but soon. So I don't have to wait much longer for him to come home, which is great because I can use like the help again. Do I feel sad when family passed away? Okay, so I'm already in like a grieving stage over my grandma, even though she's technically still alive, but she has both Alzheimer's and severe dementia. It's gotten to the point where she doesn't talk anymore and she's not really aware of anything. She's just like running on autopilot. And the only family member who checks on her is my uncle because he lives near her. And she has nurses with her 24/7. And he basically said there's no point in visiting her because she won't recognize anybody, she won't talk to anybody. It would just be depressing. So basically my grandmother is already gone. She's just, just existing at this point. So I've already kind of started the grieving process, but I do know when she finally does, cross over into the next realm, I'm probably going to be a wreck for a while because she helped raise me when I was a little kid. And she was an artist. She did oil paintings and such and sculptures. She was really talented. A lot of the artwork in my home was from her that she did. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have fallen in love with art. I'm doing alright. Just vibing. Just chilling and vibing. I'm now like, now that I know when husband is coming home, like the time frame, I'm like, oh crap, I have so much cleaning to do. I've been lazy. I've been so busy with stuff and keeping up with the kids that I haven't really done much cleaning of like his and mine space. So I got a lot of cleaning and organizing to do. Like, y'all don't want to know what my desk looks like. You don't want to know. It's pure chaos. It's just a mass amount of fuckery. I'm sorry for y'all's losses, because, like, grandparents can really mean a lot to many people, because, they're a source of comfort and a source of wisdom, and they can do a lot for their family, just depending on their personalities and how they, treat their family members. Because yeah, there's crappy grandparents out there. Like, I've heard horror stories, but for people who had good relationships with their grandparents, it's like a knife to the heart when the inevitable happens, because people get old and sick and whatnot. Like, I've had to face my own mortality a few times because, on top of having a mental illness that will literally deteriorate my brain by the time I'm like 60 or 70 and drive me insane, I now have been diagnosed with a blood clotting disorder, where if I'm not on strict blood thinners for probably the rest of my life, I risk getting blood clots in my lungs or my heart. And if it gets in the wrong spot at the wrong time, bam, bye bye me. So I gotta be really careful and on the ball with my medication. So yeah, it's like I'm cursed. Life's just like, you know what? We're just gonna make it really hard for you to exist. I'm like, alright, life, just keep throwing it at me. I'm a fighter. I'm gonna keep kicking your ass, 'cause that's what I do. You can get ads on streams, really? I had no idea. I just thought it, like, you could do, like, the super chats and crap. I know there are ads. Oh, well, welcome to your first live stream. How goes it? Glad you're able to make it. First timers are always welcome. Really? There's ads on streams now? Susan, what you doing, Susan? What you doing? Putting ads on live streams. Are they at least like good ads, like Super Bowl ads, or are they like the shitty ads? So, there's gonna be no new, videos up today. That's part of why I'm streaming. I couldn't do any recordings because it was hella windy for a long time, and the wind was just smacking against the side of my house, super duper loud. Like, there was no way I could edit that out. And then I went to edit stuff I had already recorded and got stuff together for, and my editing program was just being a huge dick bag and wasn't cooperating, and I just got so fed up. I'm like, just close it out. I'm like, fuck this, I'll deal with it later. I just got fed up. So nothing new is going up today. Hopefully I can do some troubleshooting maybe later today or early tomorrow and get the editing thing to work and get something up tomorrow. Catch you later, my friend. Thank you for joining. Diet supplements are such a scam. Like, for real. Like, every time Husbando, like, goes on a crash diet to lose weight to make tape for the military, he gets these diet supplements, and I'm like, stop. It's a scam. It's a waste of money. It does nothing. It's literally just snake oil. And it is expensive. Just eat healthy foods in moderation and exercise a lot, and you'll drop those pounds. That's what it takes. Like, there's no magic pill, okay? If there was, then everybody would be using it, and everybody would look quote unquote perfect. So, oh, I love you too, fine citizen. I love all my my community, cause like, aside from my family, my community gives me like a sense of like purpose in the world. Like, I have people who enjoy the fact that I exist, and that kind of helps keep me going. Fiber supplements are good, yeah, because you gotta be able to do your number 2 correctly. If you don't number 2 right, your body's gonna hate you. I love when, like, I get ads for, like, mobile games, and they're, like, the weirdest things ever. Like, they're, like, the romance games, or, like, weird little, like, anime-looking things, but it's not an anime game. I'm like, well, what is this? Well, what is this malarkey? And, like, the ads go on forever, but... See, now on YouTube, because, I have children, I caved and got YouTube Premium, because you would not believe the number of ads on kids' content, especially content for, like, little kids, like the Wiggles and stuff like that. There's, like, an ad every, like, couple minutes. It's insane. I couldn't take it anymore. And you can't put ad block on your TV app or anything. It only works on, like, phones and computers. So I'm like, screw it, getting YouTube Premium so I don't have to deal with the kids freaking out every time there's an ad, because it just messes up their vibe. Catch you later, friend. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. I don't know where that voice came from. Sometimes I use random voices and I have no idea where they come from. They come from the ether. So Funimation got the rights to the Girls Frontline anime. And that upsets me because they never announced their open auditions. They just kind of happen. And to get in on them, you have to submit stuff and be on a waiting list. And so there's no guarantee that something they're working on now you could get cast for. And I'm like, well, there goes my dreams. I just want to be M4 Shot Mod so bad. Be a crazy psycho lady with a gun. Be a psycho crazy gun lady because Negev's not in it. Or else I'd be Negev because Israeli gun waifu. I kind of feel like Susan gets screwed over just as bad as anybody else. Like, YouTube makes all this money, and big pimp Google goes, yeah, we're gonna take our cut now. And the people who work for the top of YouTube are just like, thanks. Thanks, Google. Yeah, Google's basically think about it. Google's kind of like a pimp. It's all these little sub companies that it owns and manages and takes money from them, but they like do all the work. Google's a pimp, and technically so is Meta. All these like big tech companies are like pimps. I am a all-purpose sex worker, because I consider doing NSFW audios for money sex work. I have a Fansly I make content for, so that's sex work. I used to be in professional productions in like LA and Miami and stuff, so that's sex work. And up until COVID like pretty much destroyed everything, I worked as a legal escort in Nevada for a while. Like, long enough and did well enough that I was nominated for some awards, so that was pretty cool. Get you later, Jack Warrior Kid. Much love to you, too. I keep hearing about Dress Up Darling, and I keep seeing that, like, blonde chick all over my feed. And the fact that I see so much of her and so much of it, I don't like things getting shoved in my face and, like, shoved down my throat. I don't like it. It makes me not want to consume it. So I'm probably going to avoid it like the plague until the hype dies down. And I'm actually good at avoiding plagues because, knock on wood, I haven't gotten corona yet. And it's been like years. And I've had ample opportunity to get corona because my family's been wholly irresponsible. But I've been, like, apparently I have a magic shield. So, I'm good at avoiding plagues. I am, like, the worst at chatting via apps. Like, I'm the worst. Like, I'll pop in and go, hey, how's it going? And then, like, disappear. Maybe once in a while I'll participate in a conversation for, like, 5 minutes, and then my ADHD kicks in, and I go off and do something else and completely forget, like, I was talking to people. And then turn, like, 6 hours later, like, so what were we talking about again? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'll have, like, a whole sea of DMs on various apps. People are like, hey, 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 hey. I'm like, sorry. I didn't know to check this. I'm so distracted. Ah. The only person I regularly talk to is my husband. So I didn't. He would go insane if I didn't talk to him regularly. Like, when I had my recent bout of blood clots in my lung where I was in the hospital for several days. My phone died and there was no place to charge it in the hospital. So I was without a phone. And he lost his mind not being able to get a hold of me for a few days. Like, he was getting hold of, like, my parents and getting all the news from them. And then when I finally got home, he was like, well, I couldn't get a hold of you. I'm like, because my phone was dead. And it's an old hospital with no place to charge phones for the regular people. I don't, like, mean to intentionally ghost people. Like, it's not intentional. I just get so easily distracted and forgetful. I'm also, like, incredibly introverted. It may not seem that way, but I'm incredibly introverted. So if it's, like, a new person that, like, I don't know, I'm like, like, I go all Tina Belcher from Bob's Burgers. Like, I have a hard enough time approaching new artists that I haven't worked for, like, haven't worked with before, to commission stuff. Like, I have a hard enough time doing that. Like, it takes, like, mustering up all my strength just to type a message going, hey, are your commissions open? If so, can I get one? I'll show you my idea. It takes, like, a lot out of me to do that. Oh no, you're fine, you're fine. It's like some things are really hard to translate via text because, like, there's no joke font and no sarcasm font that you can, like, swap around via on, like, text apps and stuff. I wish there was, because that'd make life so much easier, but there isn't. They really should get on that. Like, instead of stupid stuff, like weird emojis no one uses, maybe have some alternative fonts. That might be more useful. Because, like, whenever I'm, like, on my phone chatting with people, I have to use emojis to convey what I'm saying, just so people kind of know my intent. Because if I just do the raw text, people could easily misconstrue what I'm saying. My most common emoji is the one with the sweat drop. That typing reminds me of the SpongeBob meme. Do you know how hard that is to do on a phone when you suck at typing on a phone? Because you've got long ass nails. I've got, like, like claw nails. Like here, I could do it on the mic. Little ASMR moment. See, I remember MySpace, people using that font just to be quirky. That was the quirky font. I get like, okay, so my phone has two keyboards. It has the English keyboard and a Hebrew keyboard. Because I have like family in Israel and sometimes I have to type in Hebrew. But you have no idea how many times I accidentally will like hit the thing for the Hebrew keyboard and I'll just be like, just tapping away. And it'll be like my husband, he's like, what's that? And I'm like, shit. Hang on. English keyboard. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. I will try to plan out a roleplay stream. I will. I just have to decide on the character and scenario because I only have like maybe like 10 characters I have models for. I gotta figure out who'd be good for it. Probably Nika because she's like the most chill and easiest for people to talk to. And she doesn't have a lot of lore other than being a slutty McSlut. So, not much lore there. Pretty easy to be able to chat with people. So yeah, I'll try to play one out. I gotta do it like when I know I won't get possibly interrupted by like family or kids or whatever. And do it at a time of day when like it's convenient for people. That is true. She does party hard. Parties very hard. My favorite color is probably purple. That's what color my office is. It's purple, and I got a lot of purple things. I know I never really figured out why it's my favorite color. It just like vibes with me. That and black. I wear a lot of black because I'm a goth. I've been goth for like most of my life now. I like to just show off my dark and empty soul. I'm not not gonna give in to saying random words unless you get me a Starbucks. Cause I could really use a Starbucks right now. Ooh, iced white chocolate mocha. So good. Cause they don't make the caramel brulee lattes anymore because it's not Christmas. The stream with Miss Winters was pure chaos. I don't know if I could do one of those again because it's so hard to be in character when it's total chaos. It's like, oh, how do I stay in character when everybody's just acting a mess? Do I like orcas? I don't know. Hey, rest of chat. Chime in here. Do I like orcas? This is a mystery for the ages. I mean, okay, so I am currently an orca. There's orcas behind me. Again, I am an orca. You think I just, like, pulled this VTuber persona out of my booty hole? Like, for real. I didn't decide to be an orca just to be quirky. It's like... I've, used to do a lot of, work, helping people study wild orcas as a documentary, camera person. And a freediver who dropped hydrophones. I did see Spider-Man. It was so good. It was so good. When certain someone showed up, I was just squealed so happily. I was like, Fun fact, the original Shamu at SeaWorld died in the 60s. It's been a stage name for their whales ever since. Isn't that kind of morbid? It's like we had this whale we love dearly. Oh, it's gone now. Now we're gonna call all the other whales that when they perform. Who's my favorite Spider-Man? Well, given, just a huge, modge of just how things came together, it's Tobey Maguire. Because his Spider-Man movie came out at the right time. We were, a year after September 11th, when the Twin Towers and the Pentagon and everything got attacked. And we needed some levity as a country. We needed a superhero, basically. And Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man just was what we needed. And it was very successful at the time because of that. People wanted that levity. They wanted that escapism. Because everything was just so uncertain then. I saw the anime movie Belle not too long ago. That was amazing. It had fantastic music. The animation was gorgeous. I was like, yes, this is a good movie. Can't wait till it comes out either on streaming or on disc or something. Which will probably be a while because it's touring film festivals. Catch you later, Nathan. Good vibes to you. I did like Andrew Garfield. I do think he wasn't given a fair enough shot. He should have been given better movies. Or at least a chance for a third movie. And have it be, done well. He deserved better treatment than he got. What the... Bro, why are you driving your car? Sir or madam, it is not even 8 a.m. There's probably people still sleeping. Why are you revving your car up like that? Get out of here with that. Yes. There's this jackass in my neighborhood with a muscle car. And annoys the crap out of me. Because, okay, so one night I was up. It was 4 in the morning. And he was just revving his car up. Just sitting still. Just revving his freaking car for 30 minutes at 4 in the morning. I'm like, shut up. I actually called the local police to file a noise complaint because I'm like, I held the phone up to my window. I'm like, do you hear that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, this dude's car won't shut up. It's so loud. You know what time it is. I have kids sleeping. Make it stop. I am with Star Wars and Star Trek, both are decent in their own ways kind of person because, I came from a nerdy family, so I kind of had that stuff just like forced at me as a child. And so, like, now I'm just like, as an adult, I'm like, I really don't want any part of it. Because so much of it was just, like, forced upon me when I was little, against my will. They're like, you will like this. You will watch this. I'm like, but, I don't wanna. I wanna watch Animal Planet. I wanna watch animal shows. I wanna watch Crocodile Hunter. My dog kind of like did like a boof sound. She was like, boof, 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 boof. Not loud enough to like wake anybody up, but because she was like under the bed, I could just hear her going boof, boof. She was like just not happy. Steve Irwin was a legend. Yo, what's your question? Man, that dude with the muscle car, I want to find his car and just like yeet it into the sun. Steve Irwin was just such a cool dude. And now that my youngest really likes the Wiggles, and sometimes I put on their little like movies. They did a movie with Steve Irwin way back in the early 2000s, and it like just hits me right in the feelings place. I'm like, oh, Steve Irwin, Crocodile Hunter, oh. Oh no, I cannot do too cute. That was too much for me. That was too cutesy wootsy. I liked emergency vets because that got me really interested in like animal medicine and stuff like that. So I like the science behind it. And then there was a show that took place at the San Diego Zoo and Wild Animal Park. I forget what that was called. That was a cool show. And let's see what else. I liked Jeff Corwin until he became a sellout and a shill. I don't like him anymore. He sold out to the Georgia Aquarium, so he can kiss my butt. In case you don't know, I do not like the Georgia Aquarium. They are like a death sentence for beluga whales. So many beluga whales have died there. Needlessly. So I'm just like, that aquarium can like eat my entire butt. Psycho salad? What? I don't know what that is. And that's a meme thing. And I don't know if I want to see it. And my house is waking up because there's the bird. There's the lovely bird. Who's so noisy. Who just like wants to be part of everything. Just wait for it. Wait for it. When someone walks by, it's gonna start. There it goes. It's starting. It's bird o'clock. The bird is like the bane of my existence. Hello, friend. I did watch The Dog Whisperer. I met with some professional dog trainers when I was working with my dog, who is she's now retired because of her age, but she was an assistant dog for me. And they didn't agree with some of his training methods. So, some of his stuff they said works, but there's other ways to go about training dogs that, that he doesn't quite do. So, it's kind of like a different stroke for different folks kind of thing. But basically what they're trying to say is don't take his word as gospel. Hey, friend, what's up? What's up? I like anime, alright. I used to be really into it when I was in, like, middle school, high school, and a bit in college. Then I kind of fell out of it as I got busy with adult life and didn't have time to watch as much. And I just kind of fell off the wagon. And just couldn't keep up because so much stuff was coming out. I'm like, I can't, what is all this? Like, the thing that got me to watch Darling the Franxx was I was at my job and a customer was chatting with me and somehow we got on the subject of anime. And he's like, have you heard of Darling the Franxx? And I'm like, no, I have not. It's like, well, it's a mecha anime. And it is piloted by a guy and a girl. And they pilot the mech by getting the position like they're doing doggy style. And that caught my interest. So I had to watch it. And so I did. Yo, what up, Chief? Thank you for liking the look. Good morning. Free Willy was a sweet movie. The whale who played Willy in the original Free Willy, his name's Keiko. He actually was brought into the wild and set free. Unfortunately, I think he only lasted a couple of years as a wild orca because they never found his original pod, so he was kind of a loner, and he passed away likely of pneumonia. So poor Keiko, but at least he passed away a free whale, not in some tank. I didn't watch a whole lot of Sailor Moon. I had a VHS collection of the Doomtree saga that I used to watch over and over again just because I was trying to understand the villains, like why they looked the way they did, like why the guy was so beautiful. Oh, this is not my first time using Orky on my YouTube channel. My OG very first Orky model I tested on here. This was like way back in like November, December of 2020. Tested it on here. And I think one of them was a stream where you couldn't see him, but you heard him. My husband was chatting with Chat too. He was like sitting next to me, just vibing. I saw a little bit of Bleach, and then saw how long it was going to get, and I was like, nope. I can't do long anime. If it was longer than, like, 25 to 50 episodes, I'm like, can't do this. No, fam. Can't. I don't have the attention span. I can't keep up with this. My brain can't contain all the information. Catch you later, friend. Have a pleasant day. Oh yeah, I saw the episode where Weird Al was in My Little Pony. That was a cute episode. Oh, thank you, Joshua. Have I traveled before? Yes, I have traveled. Quite a bit. I've been Canada, Mexico, around the Middle East, because My family is Israeli, so been around the Middle East. Would like to make it to Asia at some point. I do have a Discord server. Easiest way to like get to it is to just like just go to my website and click on the link. Good morning. These people are awake because they're banging around incessantly. Like, I'm the only quiet person in my household aside from... No, I guess Little Fox the baby is kind of quiet for the most part. She has her moments where she makes like a lot of noise, but that's to be expected because she's a baby. But I am literally the quietest person in the house. Like, even when I walk, I'm like a ninja. Like, no one hears me coming, and I scare people because they don't hear me. And they'll turn around and I'm like there, and they're like, what the... Bleh? I believe you type the @ symbol, and then their name. Little Fox is doing great. She's doing great. She is 20 months old. She is walking. She says like 5 words, which is a little concerning because she should be saying more by now. But, you know, kids, you know, develop at different paces. But she's insanely cute. I feel like it's because I'm such like a chill vibe kind of person. That like my Discord servers are quiet because I'm just such a chill person. I don't radiate chaotic energy. And because I don't radiate the chaotic energy, I don't draw in the chaotic energy, if that makes sense. It's like the chaos like is repelled by my chillness. The loudest in my household is obviously the bird, followed by my mother, and then followed by my 8-year-old. Though sometimes the 8-year-old and my mother tie for being loud. How old am I? Oh, shit, how old am I? It's 2022 now, right? Okay, so I turn 32 in May. I am a grandma. I'm an internet grandma. I am full of wisdom. Catch you later, Tic-Tac King. Like, I don't know how people do it. Like, how people, like, be chaotic. Like, I don't have it in me. I'm too chill and too nice and just, like, I'm just, like, I don't want to radiate chaos. I don't want to, like, rile people up and potentially upset them or whatever. I want people to vibe. And, like, have, like, a pleasant time. Not feel, like, compelled to, like, explode. Oh yeah, I look younger than I am because I have really bad baby face. I got a baby face syndrome. Plus I don't like go outside much and I take care of my skin, so like I don't really have wrinkles or anything. So like I look younger than I am, which is good. Not as young as I'd like to look, but like, at least I can. Apparently, I can still pass for being in my 20s, which is nice. And I still get carded, so I'm not old yet. Oh, thank you, thank you. This is my newest incarnation of Orky. This is like my third or fourth incarnation of Orky. Cause I couldn't settle on like what I wanted her to look like. I just kept being like, okay, so I want the eye patches, I want the eye color, and I want flowing hair, and giant booba, but I'm not sure what else. Da, 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 da. Oh, congrats on turning 26. Not a bad age. I've been meaning to watch A Silent Voice. I've heard things about it. It's just some of the themes may not sit well with me. Da, 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 da. So, okay, I'm very late to the game, but I'm on TikTok now as Orky, and I just TikTok random crap, and it's very amusing because I'm mildly addicted, because short form content is just so chill to make. You don't have to like really stress over it. I get why people enjoy making it now. Like, it's just so vibey. Hey friend, how you doing? Oh, reason why they move a little bit different? Okay, so usually when I'm streaming on Twitch, I use my phone to capture my movements. There's an app that allows me to do that. My phone won't let me do that right now because it is overheated and grumpy and just doesn't want to. So I'm using a webcam, which isn't as sensitive as the ARKit technology in the phone. Hey. No discrimination in me streams, in my chats. Okay? Okay. We are a loving, accepting cult. We love and tolerate everybody who is nice and kind. The only people we don't tolerate are asshole douchebags. And crypto bros. We don't like crypto bros. They can also eat my entire butt. Exactly, there's nothing wrong with like having a trans partner at all. Like, trans people are people. One of my closest friends from high school transitioned, and she is right as hell. I still like talk to her from time to time. Like, she's living a good life, and she's freaking gorgeous too. I'm jealous how pretty she is. Hey, doing alright, just vibing, and thank you, thank you. I'm enjoying this model. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm really feeling it. Feels like me. See, like, I crack jokes a lot, just like out of nowhere. Because I don't intentionally try to be funny. I just tend to just say things that people find amusing. Because my brain is just wired just like a train wreck. Like, something went severely wrong when they wired my brain. Like, the blue wires and the red wires just crisscross wrong, and they're in the wrong plugs, and just, it's all messed up. I love public transportation because I can't drive. So public transportation is nice because then I'm not driving. I can get places. I miss living in a city where there was good public transit. Because where I live, it's middle of nowhere. And there's nothing. And Ubers and Lyfts are expensive as all get out. It's like, I'm stuck unless I get a ride from a family member or a friend or my husband. It's like, eh. I prefer the rail system in the city I lived in over the buses. Buses were all right. They were a little bit. They tended to run late, which was kind of concerning. But the I wouldn't call it a subway, but like the inner city train system was pretty decent. Like, it was on time, pretty clean. You can just chill and just like read a book or whatever, depending on how long your ride was. Where I live, you could walk for like literal miles and still just be in my technical neighborhood. It's ass. It's kind of pointless. It's like, I'll get so tired and I'm like, am I there yet? Have I made it to the edge of the neighborhood? No. I'm only like halfway out. Damn it. I just want to walk to the 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee. Hola. Yo, I love food delivery so much. Especially now that they also deliver from like convenience stores and stuff. So I can get 7-Eleven stuff delivered to me, which means I can get like Slurpees and energy drinks and candy and cheesy bread. 7-Eleven, I don't know if they do this everywhere, but the ones near me make cheesy bread and it is so good. It's so delicious. I have a scooter. It's kind of like a Vespa, but it's not the Vespa brand. but it's jacked up. And I got it. I rode it a bit, and then I realized how fast it could go, and I freaked out, and I stopped riding it because I got too scared of it. I don't like going fast. It freaks me out. I get awful anxiety. Like there's when we go into one of the cities that is in my state, husbando would like freaking, he'll get to this one part of the highway where it kind of clears out, and he'll just speed right through it, and it just scares the crap out of me. I'm like, stop, no speed, limit, no go fast, go normal. No, go normal. I don't want to die, okay? All it takes is for you to, like, lose control just a little bit. Like, sneeze and swerve and we go smash. Yeah, I gotta sneeze. I feel a sneeze coming. Freaking allergies. My adorable license got passed down to Little Fox, because she's the queen of adorable. Thank you. Guys, tight to me. Allergies are the worst. And it's winter. I should not have allergies in the winter, but like where I live is just doesn't know how to make up its mind with its weather. At least I don't sneeze like husbando. Like you can hear him sneeze like from like a mile away. What? You okay, dear? You alright? Do you need a Zyrtec? The only big thing happening to me soon is my lovely husbando returning from deployment. That's happening pretty soon, and it's gonna be amazing because I won't have to deal with so much bullshit by myself. It'll be great to have help again and just have him around because he helps. You think I'm chill now. When he's around, I'm like double chill. Like, I just feel so relaxed in his presence. Because I know if anything tries to fuck with me, he'll like kill it. He gets very protective. Like, you don't want to mess with my husband though. We live in a state where like he can carry. And he does. Unless this place legally prohibits it, he's always got a piece on him. So, not in the house, not around the kids. He puts it away around the kids in the safe, but like out in public, he's always got a piece on him. Yay, hugs! I love hugs. 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 Hugs, not drugs. Hugs, not drugs. Drugs are fun, but hugs, not drugs. Ah, good day. Good day, Ozzy. Sleep well. 6 a.m. You were up late. But sleep well. Many hugs to you. Many hugs, 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 hugs. One day my arms and hands will move. But that's gonna come when they're done re-rigging this model with the updates. Yay. Which won't be until like April or May. Because that rigger has like a huge backlog. But it's gonna be worth it. Because I'll have hands that move. I can do hand things. Oh, there's like... Okay. Alright. There's like a very low crime rate where we live. Like, it is like minuscule. Like, the worst crimes that like happen where we live is like someone gets their car broken into. And usually it's because they like leave something in their car that like entices people. Like, they'll just freaking leave their MacBook on their back seat. And it's like, then they act surprised when someone smashes their window and takes it. It's like, come on, people. Like, not to victim blame, but like, come on. Like, common sense. Like, it's a safe area where we live. There's like very little crime. He's just paranoid. Because he thinks at any time a situation might go down. And he's got to take action. Basically, he wants to be the good guy with the gun. And I'm like, that's a nice fantasy to have, honey. Because you know what I'm going to do? When something like that happens? I'm going to run and hide. And maybe, like, throw a huge piece of furniture at the person. Like that rabbi did to that shooter that held people hostage at that synagogue not too long ago. That's how the hostage escaped. The rabbi threw a piece of furniture at the dude. Because he was actually trained to do that. Rabbis now are trained to, like, defend their congregations in case of, like, an attack. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. Adios, Juzu. I'm trying to pronounce names. I'm horrible at it. I have never played Animal Crossing before. I've owned Nintendo products in my life, but not many. Big hugs, big hugs. Good night, and little tax filing website. Well, it is getting to be tax season in America. It's getting to be tax time. It always reminds me, I gotta file all my business expenses, and I have so many. It's gonna take forever. It's gonna take so long. But hopefully it'll pay off in a nice fat tax return. A nice big check that's gonna go in the joint bank account I have with husbando. And I'm gonna be like, no, that's my money. That's from all of my debt and expenses. That's mine. I'm gonna go buy nice stuff for the kids. You can suck it, okay? It's mine. I worked hard for that. Bro, you're in Montreal. I want to say I'm sorry. I had a few friends in Montreal, and they were like, this place is ass. But I don't know what's more ass in Canada. Montreal, Toronto, or Ottawa. Vancouver is pretty dope. Vancouver, like, I spent some time there. It's not bad. I like Vancouver. Nintendo is just like a dinosaur when it comes to like how they conduct video game business. They think it's still like the 80s and 90s. They haven't left that mindset. Remember when Pikachu was like chubby and round and like cute? And now he's like weirdly like shaped. Like he's shaped more like a squished gummy bear instead of a nice jelly bean. That bothers me. Get some good sleep. Hugs for everybody. Hugs. Get some good sleepy sleep. Sleep in my sleep. So I visited Montreal a very long time ago. And one thing I remember is I went to a restaurant with my dad. And there was just this delicious chocolate dessert. I forget what it was called, but I just remember it tasted so good that I wanted more. And he's like, no, we're not going back to the same restaurant over and over again. I'm like, but Dad, it was so good. And he's like, no, that's not how it works. I'm like, but and we never went back there. But I remember that chocolate thing till this very day. And it's been like 20 something years. And I don't remember the name of the place. I don't remember where in Montreal it is, so I can like never find it again. But I like to think it still exists and it's still making that chocolate thing. Excuse us, we like to be called Orca, okay? You know what I really love about Orca? The fact that there's like a whole subspecies of orca that have like never been studied because of like where they live. People physically can't get to. They've rarely been seen. And it's just, I'm like, that's fascinating. That there's like literally a whole separate species of orca that people just can't see and study because like they live in such rough waters that our boats are like, fuck that, and can't go there. What type of animals do I like? Oh, I like all kinds of animals. Like, I was a huge animal nerd when I was a kid. So like, I like me some reptiles. I have a pet ball python. Oh, he's a banana ball python. He's yellow, so he would not survive in the wild. His name is Ushari. He's very mellow. He likes to sleep under his log. That's pretty much all he does. And when he drinks out of his water rock, he blows bubbles, and it's cute. He good snake. And I used to have bearded dragons. They were pretty cool too. Their names were Norbert and Mushu. Norbert, whenever he would eat his crickets, he would like gorge himself on them and then get on his hot rock and like splay on it and be a fat, flat lizard. And it was just very amusing. He was a good boy. Mushu wasn't bad either. She was a sweetie. But like Norbert was like my bro. So yeah, I like me some reptiles. I'm okay with rodents. I'm okay with them. Like, I really like chinchillas. I've always wanted a chinchilla. Until I did some research and learned just how much care they need, how much space they need, and how crazy they get. I'm like, okay, maybe I don't want a chinchilla. But they're still, like, really cute and really soft. So, like, chinchilla. And I vibe with cats. And it's like, cats aren't, like, my favorite thing in the world, but, like, there's 5 cats in my house. Only one of them is like mine because I've had him since I was in college. He was a kitten who followed me home one day, and I literally could not get rid of him. So he's been like my buddy, and he's just like the most mellow thing ever. Like, this cat gives like 0 fucks. I could like, and he's fat. He's a bulbous boy. He's my thick son. And I'll just like poke him. I'll poke his fat. And he'll just look at me. And I'm like, you fat. You fat. You fatty fat fat. And he's like, I know I am. Fat shaming me isn't gonna work, bitch. And I'm like, but you so bulbous. You so lardy. The vet wants you to be not so lardy, but diet's not working. You just eat. And then you don't move. You just eat and sleep. You don't run around. You just... You love being a thick boy. But I love my thick son. Because he's also very cuddly. Like, I'll pet him, and I'll stop petting him, and he'll reach up with his paw, like, grab my arm, and, like, pull my hand back so I keep petting him. He's fun. He's fun like that. The rest of the cats in my house are okay. Like, they have their distinct personalities, but that's my boy. His name's Night. Short for Nightcrawler from the X-Men. Because he's a Russian blue and fuzzy. So blue, fuzzy, Nightcrawler, if you get the X-Men thing. And I like doggos. And I got a doggo. She's a Pitbull mix. She's a good girl. Her name is Misha. Call her Miss Mimi. She's like 12, so she's no longer my service dog. She's retired. She's living a nice, happy life in retirement, just being chill. And let's see. Not too keen on birds. Having had birds live in my home most of my life because of my parents. I'm not a fan of birds. Birds can just stop. They're nice to look at. Like, I like macaws. They're nice to look at. They're pretty and all that. Like, they're pretty to look at, and they're majestic when they fly, especially, like, eagles and stuff. Like, okay, like, I get it. They're pretty. But, loud. Loud. So noisy. It hurts. So, when my folks' parrot really gets going with her squawks, you could hear her from outside the house. It's so loud. I'm like, oh my gosh, just stop. Oh, enjoy your coffee. Stay awesome, my friend. I'll try to stream more on YouTube, but like if you want to like guarantee to see me, catch me on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I'll try to hop on YouTube more. But like I never know what people want from me on YouTube. Like I post my videos and then I get people being like, "Hey, why don't you stream as much? You stream on Twitch all the time. Why don't you stream on YouTube?" And then I'll stream a bit on YouTube and people are like, "Why are you streaming? You should be uploading more videos." I'm like, what do you want from me? What? I'm trying to do a happy medium here. We have an Amazon parrot. She's not huge like a macaw, but she's not small either. And she's noisy as all get out. We used to have a conure who would like screech. Like he just had the most high-pitched screech. And it was like, oh my gosh, the bird. And he just was like an alarm system. Except he wasn't very efficient because there'd be a speck of dust in the air and he'd screech at it. So he wasn't very effective. Welcome, new person. My name is Orky, and I'm also Kitti. I am two people at once. Which kind of goes great with me because I'm bipolar, so I'm like, you know, I'm split in half. Catch you later, people leaving. Thank you for vibing. Hey, howdy, hey. We just hanging out, having some Chit-Chat time. Because I'm testing out how this model works on stream, and it's doing a pretty good job so far, even though I'm just using a webcam, not using RKit on my phone, because my phone's being a bag of dicks. Let's see, I need to get something out of my pocket. Where's my pocket? Pocket, where are you? There you are. Pocket. There. That throat spray. That should help a bit. Throat spray hurts, but it helps. So I got this song stuck in my head, and I don't think it's copyrighted. So I'm going to see if my phone will cooperate so I can play it. So yeah, that gets in my head a lot. What games do I play? I'm horrible at games. Like, the only game I'm actually not terrible at is The Sims. And even then, it's because I like to fuck with them and, like, just ruin their lives. So, it's kind of hard to be bad at The Sims. But I'm horrible at everything else. So, when I played Skyrim on Twitch, and the whole time I was just making Game of Thrones references, and chat was so frustrated with me. Because we're all like, is that Ned Stark? He looks like Ned Stark. Is this Westeros? And then like dragon shows up. I'm like, where's Daenerys? Khaleesi, help! Rein in your dragon! Where are you? Ah! They're like, stop with the Game of Thrones. I'm like, no. This is the Game of Thrones game. Oppa Gangnam Style. That song's in my head too. Welcome back. I played a little bit of Ace Attorney way back in the day because I had friends who were like really obsessed with it. And I cosplayed as Franziska von Karma. It was fun. That was fun times. The best things I play are visual novels because I will turn the voices off and when I stream them, and I will voice act as the characters, and it's chef's kiss, mwah, when Husbando's with me, because then he can voice the dude MC and like do like the different voices for like the thinking and the speaking, and I do the girl voices, and it's just like it's perfect because he's got some voice acting chops. Like, he does a pretty good job. he's discovered Twitter Spaces, and it's hilarious because he mostly just uses Twitter to do Ruby roleplay stuff. So it's like his profile pic is a chick and everything like looks like a chick. And so like it'll pop up in a Twitter space and people expect a chick. And then they hear like this gruff man voice and they're like, oh, well hey there. I watched my brother play Metroid. I like the aesthetic of Danganronpa. Like, I've cosplayed as Junko and Oshima because I like her aesthetic. And I have a bunch of merch from that series, but I get through, like, a little bit of it. And then I'm like, ADHD. Ah, BattleBots. I remember when it was called Robot Wars. And it was, like, the nerdiest thing ever. Because it wasn't on national TV or anything at the time. It was just a bunch of nerds with their robots smashing into each other. It was great. My mom did that. My mom and her friend from her engineering job were in Robot Wars. And they just had that robot that just going smash, smash, smash. And I'm like, Mom, why? Okay. You're just gonna leave me to go to California to smash a robot around. Thanks, Mom. I want to do more with the Ditzy Demons, that visual novel, but I want to wait for Husbando to get back so he can voice the main character, because I don't know why, it's extra hilarious when he voices the dude. But my only concern is I'd probably have an easier time playing it on YouTube than on Twitch, because Twitch is so sensitive with adult content, like panic, 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 panic. YouTube's a little bit more liberal. Like, not like you can like show sex or anything, but like, you know, mark the stream as 18 plus and like it can get lewd and they won't care that much. So, y'all probably heard of the Final Destination franchise. That franchise just freaks me out. Oh hey, look at my like count. Look at my like count. Funny number. Funny number time. I love it. Anyway, so Final Destination, that franchise, freaks me out. Because it got me paranoid that like that stuff will happen to me. Like we'll be on the highway and we'll be behind a truck that's like has like, you know, it's carrying like some construction equipment on it or whatever. And I'll tell husband like, you are getting around this truck. You are getting we're not going to be behind this truck. I've seen Final Destination. This is how I'm going to die. We're getting around this truck. And it's shit like that. And it drives him bananas. I've played a little bit of Minecraft. I have it. I do creative mode. And all I know how to do is spawn animals. So I make like a little animal army. But because most of them can't be tamed, they just kind of run away. And I'm like, well, there goes my plans to have an army. I'm just keep spawning them. It's fox, 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 dolphin, 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 fox, 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 wolf, 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 cat, 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 dolphin, dolphin, dolphin. I play on PC. We have it for, I think we have it for Xbox. Got it for the 8-year-old, but waiting for husbando to get back so he can like show the 8-year-old how to play on an Xbox and supervise the 8-year-old. Cause and also got to make sure that the internet capabilities are turned off because we do not want the 8-year-old interacting with people online. There's all kinds of weirdos out there. See, I don't know much about Minecraft. I really don't. My 8-year-old's obsessed with watching Let's Plays of Minecraft. But, like, it goes right over my head. Like, she watches this creator called Brianna, who does a lot of Minecraft stuff, and then a lot of, like, challenge videos and whatnot, and she's very loud and obnoxious, and I'm like, oh, why are kids content creators so obnoxious? She also watches Stacy Plays, and again, another loud, obnoxious creator. And I'm like, can't people who make stuff for kids not yell all the time? Now, one time I was on an airplane flying home from Las Vegas, and hit just a crap ton of turbulence, and the plane was just like tilting from side to side to side to side, like head, like really like severe tilt. Like my body was like flinging, and I was so scared. I had bought Wi-Fi for that flight because it was a long flight, and I was texting a friend of mine. I'm like, so there was some crazy turbulence, and the plane's acting weird. If I die, tell my family I love them, and be sure to feed my cat. So I got this game. I forget what's it called. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I'm kind of scatterbrained. Where are my games? They are over here. Scroll, 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 scroll. Okay, it's called Haiti 2, and it's like a puzzle game and a shoot monster game, except you play as a lady with really big booba and like Pixar mom booty, and it has like intense jiggle physics. You just walk and it's like jiggle, 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 and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna play this. So that's probably what I'm gonna do on stream Thursday, and I want to like hook up the ASMR mic while I do it. So I'm like doing my ASMR voice while there's like a lady with jiggle physics just going across the screen. Who is texting me at 8:42 in the morning? That is too early. It's like, you stop that. Oh my god, it was an ad. I hate getting ad like texts that are ads. I'm like, no. No, nowhere's safe. And it was an ad for something dumb too. I'm like, I don't even know what this is. Yep, Twitch streams are usually around roughly 7:30-ish Central Standard Time, which would be like 8:30-ish Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry that's late for a lot of people, but I gotta like work it around when people can like mind my children. So I can't like do it earlier because it's dinner time and that doesn't work. And then yeah, so I'll be on around then. Just jiggle physicsing. Just all the jiggle. Jiggle everywhere. Jiggle all the way. I haven't personally played Blood Rain. I've watched my brother play it. I watched my brother play a lot of games when I was growing up. Like, he was the hardcore gamer. I would just watch. The only games I would play with him were fighting games. And we had some legendary battles. Like Guilty Gear, Eddie versus Faust, legendary. Oh crap! My favorite food. That changes on like every 5 minutes. Usually I'm pretty game for some good sushi. I like sushi, alright. I also really like Japanese curry. I've gotten into that. And I'm always like down for like decent chocolate that's not like mass-produced plasticky chocolate. I just like food. Like, I like well-cooked food. Like, Gordon Ramsay, please cook for me sometime. I want to eat your food. Just don't yell at me, please. I'll cry. Just silently bring me food, Gordon Ramsay. Because if you yell, I will probably just start sobbing. And then I won't be able to enjoy your food. I used to love, like, cooking, but I hated cooking for myself, because I felt like it was a waste of time. There's all that prep work, and then you have to cook the food, and then you eat the food, and you gotta pray there's no leftovers, because then you're stuck with that, and you gotta clean up. I'm just like, screw all this. So I like having people to cook for, but while husband goes away, I'm staying with my folks, and my mom is the queen of the kitchen, and she's like, get out my kitchen. I'm like, okay, I will fuck off. But like, when husband and I get like our new house eventually, which will probably be in like a year or so, probably longer, because houses are just fuck all expensive, the kitchen will be my domain, and I will cook amazing things. One time I took Ambien when I was in college, and we had all kinds of like ingredients for foods, and according to my roommate, I made a lasagna at 4 in the morning. I had no recollection of making that lasagna, but she opened the fridge, and she's like, lasagna? You cooked that, motherfucker. Like, I did? Why? And she's like, how am I supposed to know? You're the one banging around the kitchen at 4 in the morning. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I took an Ambien. I was asleep. You slept cooked. What? I'm like, yeah, I guess that happened. That lasagna was actually not half bad, by the way. Could have used a little bit more cheese. A little more cheese, but other than that, I did a pretty good job for being, like, asleep while cooking it. My college roommate was a cool chick. She was pretty rad. She just vibed. Oh, I like cakes. Cakes are good. I don't like very rich cakes, like super duper chocolate cakes. I can't get down with that. Too chocolatey. Can't eat it. But I like angel food cake's pretty good. Red velvet's pretty good. Strawberry shortcake's nice. Carrot cake is not half bad. Ooh, I love this. There's a Korean bakery that's like an hour away from me. They make a honey sweet potato cake, and that is so delicious. Like, you wouldn't think it would be, but like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Yeah, I've been streaming for like 2 hours. Proof enough I can bullshit with the best of them. I have no idea how some streamers do this for like 10 hours. I don't get it. I'm like, how? Like, don't you have to like pee at some point? Or eat? Or sleep? Do you have any pets? Are there other humans in your life? Do you file your taxes? Do you take time to do that? What about going to like the grocery store? Who does your grocery shopping? I get concerned about those streamers, okay? Like, how do they live? Huh? Okay, I'm with you with the raspberry jelly, because that's pretty yummy. And the buttercream. But not so keen on the lemon. I haven't had the best experience with lemons. Like, some of the streamers I watched, Charlie, Voice Critical. Because he's just, like, a really just chill dude. Like, he's the kind of guy, like, I feel like I just, like, hang out and vibe with. So I like watching his streams. And, once in a while, I'll tune into, Hassan just because, I like making fun of the weird shit he says. I kind of, like, troll him a bit. Just to, like, once in a while he'll see what I say and get riled up. I'm like, that's not, I know, you poor thing. And, one time I got, really, really drunk. And I was with a friend. And we watched, an Amaranth stream. And we quoted Step Brothers at her the entire time in chat. And she was like, what? What? What are you talking about? And I was like, wow, between your tits, there's so much room for activities. God damn. I'm probably going to hell for that if my faith believed in hell. But no. Jews are safe. Yo, Alex, exactly, Alex. Like, I could see streaming for like 90 minutes to like 3 hours max. Because there are movies that are 3 hours. Looking at you, Infinity War. Looking at you. Yeah, I'm staring right at you, Infinity War. 3-hour movie. You can just suck a dick. God, that was long. So, if people can watch a 3-hour movie, they can watch a 3-hour stream. But any longer than that, I'm like, what are you doing? Don't you have things to do? Don't you want to like go like watch a movie, read a book, play a game that's other people aren't watching you play? Go play fetch with a dog. Sit in a bathtub and like let the water just caress your skin. Enjoy the feel of the bubbles. Like, put some bubbles in there and just have a bubble bath. Bubble baths are nice. I think the Snyder Cut just is 4 hours. I haven't seen it because I heard it was insanely long, and I just refuse. Like, nah, not fam. Not down for that. Golly, Justice League did not do it for me. So I don't know if the Snyder Cut would do it for me either. I am looking forward to Robert Pattinson as Batman, because he's a cool guy. Like, just erase Twilight. Just erase it. Because, you know, he had no control over that. That was all just the writing and the directing. He had no control. He's an awesome dude. I had the pleasure of meeting him at a party. And he was so chill, so nice, and very introverted. And I'm like, yes, you're of my people. I empathize with you, our paths. You are free to go hang out in the corner on your phone, and I will not bother you. But I vibe. And how I met him was I was friends with Jackson Rathbone, who played Jasper in Twilight, and he was part of a band, and his band had a party, and a bunch of the Twilight people were in town, so they all like came to the party, and we all just hung out and vibed. You need to tell me something. What do you need to tell me? Is there something on my face? Is there something on my face? Do I have a pimple? Do I have a speck of dirt? What's going on? Ooh, go enjoy your breakfast. That sounds delightful. That sounds so good. I rarely get a good breakfast anymore. I'm lazy. I just eat like cereal and some fruit. Maybe some oatmeal or a muffin. Yo, what up? Thank you for stumbling across my channel. It's full of like chill vibes. And like my videos have a bunch of weird ass characters in it because my brain is just all over the place. But chill vibes all around. It's like being stoned without consuming the devil's lettuce. See, I like scrambled eggs with Cholula hot sauce on it. And I don't know if Cholula is sold everywhere. I know it's sold in like the South and Southwest. And it's good stuff. I like Cholula. My mom calls it chalupa sauce. And I'm like, no, Mom, that's a thing at Taco Bell. You're thinking of the thing at Taco Bell. That's a chalupa. You know, someone emailed me just to ask me. He's like, why do you have so many characters that are strippers? And I'm like, because there's so many people who, like, don't. Like, strippers are people too. Like, mine. Some of the best conversations I've had have been with strippers. Bob bless. I want some. I want some. I want some. I want some. But Taco Bell's not open yet. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. God, I remember that song. How did I get this model to be so bouncy? Well, I didn't make it, because I lack the ability to draw that well. And I have Live 2D. I have the program. But I can't make heads or tails of it. It confuses the hell out of me, so I have no idea how to rig. I just save up my money dollars and just give it to people who know what they're doing, and I just, like, give them the gist of what I want. And when it comes to the artwork, I actually have Koichi do, like, the design and sketch it out, and I give it to the model artist. Then model artist, like, makes the model, and then I pass it on to the person who does the Live 2D to make it move, and they make it move, and then it moves. I can't believe Eminem played the halftime show. It was so good. He was so dope. Even though I don't really watch much football. Foosball. I call it sports ball. Because I really just don't. I don't get it. I don't see. Like, they're actually playing the game for only like 20 minutes. But it somehow lasts 3 hours. How, what, why? This is pointless. Give me a sport that makes sense. Very few do. People play Quidditch. How lame do you have to be to do that? Like, no offense to people like Harry Potter, but like, what? I remember 8 Mile. That was a good movie. Yo, I thought there was going to be more crypto commercials, but there weren't as many as I thought there would be. I was surprised. Though that one with like the bouncing QR code, I was like, dude, no. You can just go away with that. How dare you? What Snoop needed was Martha Stewart to pop out and do like background vocals for him. Because they seem to be like just like a dynamic duo now. Like they were in a big lighter commercial with the candle lighter. We all know what that's really for. That's to light something else. But it also works on candles apparently. I know. I'm trying to fix something. Move. It's not moving. Okay. I like the song Ass Like That, even though the lyrics are just absolute garbage. Not that they're like poorly written, it's just so vulgar. And it's a little creepy, but it just amuses the crap out of me. This new model's like just like full of good vibes. And the eye color is finally correct. I keep telling people who draw orchids like the eyes aren't blue, fully blue. They're not fully green. They're aqua. Like the ocean of a tropical land. Any, I mostly remember the 90s. So, like, Nirvana, Silverchair, of course the pop bands like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, Spice Girls, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, all that stuff that was all over the radio. Hey Emma, good morning. I used to love to watch Beavis and Butthead, and I loved it when like there'd be a Guar video, and they'd be like, "Yes, Guar." And I'm like, "Yeah, Guar's pretty cool. I feel ya." That was a good show. I hear they're like bringing it back, sorta. I'm like, I hope it's good, because the 2011 season wasn't that bad. Like when they made fun of the reality shows, that was actually really funny. No, I need more to drink. I can feel the throat getting scratchy. Alright, take care of yourself. Oh, hey, we got a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Dun, 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 dun. Rugrats was pretty cute. I remember Rugrats. Rocco got weird, but like in a good way. I appreciate Rocco more as an adult. No. Like how I appreciate Invader Zim a lot more now. You know, fun game of 6 degrees separation. The show Invader Zim, the colorist and voice of Gurr, Ricky Simons. He's married to this woman, Tavisha Simons, and I met her at an artist retreat, and we became buddies, and we chit-chat a bit. We still talk on Facebook every so often, and she has drawn fan art of my my avatars. Like she's drawn like Kitti, and she had a little doodle of Orky ones. It was cute, and because she's a comic artist herself, like she's done a few comic books. She did this one that came out in the early 2000s called Reality Check. She came out with one called Shutterbox. She's done a few. She's a pretty good artist. Like her stuff's nice, but like yeah, she's a cool person. And then through her, I met Ricky, and he's a chill dude. But like Tavisha is my girl. There was this one show. What was it? What was it? Trying to think. Think. No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't. No, 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 no. What was it? It was on like so briefly. Oh yes, Kablam. Where they had like the shorts and stuff. And they had like with the thing with the action figures. Action League, no. And the guy that melted. That hit me right in the giggle dick because he would melt. And I just thought that was so funny. Oh, Pinky and the Brain was amazing. I love Pinky and the Brain. Those are good times. There was a Warner Brothers store in New York City. Like how they have a Disney store. It's gone now. It's been gone for a very long time. But way back in the day when they had the Warner Brothers store, they sold Pinky and the Brain merch. And I went with my dad. And he got me these nice-sized plastic toys of Pinky and the Brain. And I was obsessed with them. Like, I would just, like, carry them all over my dad's house and, like, put them places. And he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, they're going on adventures, Dad. They're trying to take over the world. It's like, they don't leave the house, okay? And I'm like, but Dad, they have to take over the world. They can take over the house. That's it. SWAT Cats! That was like my brother's shit. I vaguely remember SWAT Cats, but that was like my brother's jam. My brother's also furry, so. Oh, Animaniacs! Oh, I was so pissy when they got rid of Minerva Mink. I was so upset. She was the best. She was like queen. Like, yes, queen. Minerva Mink. Goddess. Everything anybody wanted to be is Minerva Mink. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I remember that theme song. I remember it so vividly. I love the 90s Animaniacs, all the political humor that they snuck under the radar, making fun of the Clintons. That was some good stuff. I think they brought back Darkwing Duck. I think Disney brought that back. I know they brought back DuckTales. And it's actually not that bad. DuckTales. Woo. Yeah, it makes me be on Hulu, but that requires having Hulu, and I don't have Hulu. I used to. But that's too expensive. Because now getting all these streaming services is like freaking cable. It's like, it's now just a la carte cable. It's like, no, stop it. Let's go back to when Netflix had everything and Hulu had everything. You just could get both and you just had everything. You just had two services that just had everything. But now there's like 100. You gotta like divide and conquer. No. There's only so much money that we have. Early South Park was good, but like The newer South Park, I think, it's jumped the shark. It's past its prime. Like, it should have ended a while ago. Yo, you know what shows for kids is surprisingly good? It was on Disney Junior. It's called The Lion Guard. It takes place in like the Lion King world, but it's like basically that Simba and Nala, not only do they have Kiara, but then they have another cub, Kion, who gets like a special ability, and he teams up with all these other animals, and they protect the Pride Lands, and it actually has a really good story. Like, it has plot, and it's for little kids. It was dope. Then it ended. That was like the one thing I actually liked to watch with my kid, like when she was little. That I actually could sit through and not be bored. Disney has had some hits, has some bangers. Ooh, I'm sure this is pretty obvious if you've gone through like my old audios where I've done canon characters, but I love Miraculous Ladybug. I love Miraculous. It's such a good show. I'm currently finally getting through season 4 because I was waiting for it to come on Netflix, and I had no idea that Netflix didn't get the rights to season 4. That Disney got the rights to season 4, so it's on Disney Plus. And then when someone told me, I'm like, oh, it's on Disney Plus? Oh, well, I better go watch it on Disney Plus. And now I'm trying to get through season 4. And it's so far, it's really good. It's kind of heartbreaking, but it's good. I like it. It's fun. And I really like the character designs, like, a lot. And the costume designs. It's adorable. The new Ghostbusters movie that just came out, I did not see it. I had no desire to. And I was the only human on planet Earth who liked the Lady Ghostbusters movie. And it's only because Holtzman was played by Kate McKinnon, is my spirit animal. I was like, hey, it's me. I'm in a movie. I like this. This movie. I like it. Another. Remember, well, of course, everyone remembers Supernatural went on for like freaking forever. I'm so glad Supernatural's over because it should have ended forever ago. But like, at the same time, I kind of miss it. I miss the Winchesters. I just miss Castiel because like I vibe with him. He was relatable. Okay, so Saturday Night Live during the 2016 election when Kate McKinnon played Hillary Clinton was so damn hilarious. Because just like, it reminded me of Invader Zim. And I'm like, this is great. This is perfect. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Kate McKinnon's amazing. I want to meet her so bad and just hug her. I want Kate McKinnon to roast me. There is a female Ghostbusters movie, but don't bring it up around like 99% of the human population, because they'll just eat you if you even remotely express an inkling towards liking it. I watched Jeopardy the other day. I was very confused by the fact that like the host was the chick who played the girlfriend of Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory. Because all I know her as, because I just know that show in passing. I'm like, wait, why is she hosting it? Like, I know Alex Trebek's gone, but like, why her? Have they not found a new host yet? It's been forever. Surely there's someone qualified. Are they hiring? I'll do it. I'll host Jeopardy. Can't be that hard. I know Alex Trebek died, but like, it shouldn't take them forever to find like a new like host that's like good. You know who I really like? Trevor Noah. Like, people complained when Jon Stewart left The Daily Show and Trevor Noah was chosen as replacement, but I feel him. I vibe with Trevor Noah. Because being from another country, he has a different perspective on things. And he can make some very witty commentary. And I respect that. Plus, his stand-up. He has some bits in his stand-up that are just like... yes. Good stuff. Thank you. I love this model so much. I'm gonna love it more when I get the updated version where the hands move and I can gesture finally and not look like such a derp. Like my arms don't move. Yo, wait. Trevor Noah's coming near you. Where? I wanna see Trevor Noah. I wanna see Trevor Noah so bad. He amuses me so much. As I got to see Lewis Black comedy special live, and he's hilarious. I love his angry rants because they're funny. Like, he just goes off on a tirade and it's hilarious. I'm like, yes, Lewis Black, preach the gospel, preach it. Yes, thank you. The new Blue's Clues just, it fills me with rage. And I can't get my 8-year-old to watch the old Blue's Clues. I put on for her and she's like, no, I want the good Blue's Clues. And I'm like, this is the good Blue's Clues. What are you talking about? She's like, no, I want the one with Josh. And I'm like, but Steve. Man, kids these days. Meanwhile, little Fox does not mind old Blue's Clues. She vibes with it. But she likes the Wiggles more. Like, I have so many Wiggle songs in my head. It's not even funny anymore. Like, I'll just be like, just like doing a chore. And all of a sudden just go like, hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. Potato, 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 potato. I think the reason why they don't like the old Blue's Clues is like the animation isn't flashy enough. It's not as vibrant and in your face and catering to their little sugar-addled ADHD brains. And Steve is more mellow than Josh is. And I like that. I like that Steve was mellow. Like, he was vibing. My husband likes Hello Boss. I haven't really watched it. The art style doesn't really do it for me. Like, I get that it's stylized. Like, I respect the stylization. Like, that's cool and all. I don't vibe with it. Like, I don't feel it. What time is it? Oh, dang, it's after 9 already? Hot damn. Wait. Try to see if husband has contacted me. I think husband's watching this stream. Darling, are you watching? Motherfucker, text me if you're watching. Swear to God, if you're watching this stream and I didn't know, you in the doghouse. You in the doghouse, bitch. I don't like the new Thomas either. I don't like that it's all like animated. It's weird. I liked it when it was like models and they just changed facial expressions. Like that was nice. That was pleasant to watch. Okay. Maybe he's not watching anymore because he hasn't texted me yet. Maybe he only tuned in for like 2 seconds. But he made a comment that was related to the conversation, which clued me in that he was watching. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you invade my me time? This is my me time that I share with a dozen other people. This is okay. I just had a thought and it left me. Like my train of thought just like completely derailed. It ran into some. It just derailed, slammed right into a building, exploded, boom, goodbye train of thought. Yo, my face can do all kinds of things. I showed it like in the very beginning of the stream, but I'll do it again. I'll show my faces again. Watch. I can get angry. I'm mad at you. I'm mad. Can you tell by the stress mark like an anime chick? I'm mad. I'm an anime trope. A mad one. And hard eyes, which can mean like love and appreciation, or I can be a yandere and be like, Senpai, oh Senpai, I love you so much. I'd die for you, senpai. And I'd kill for you, too. and I can go all demonic. Give me your soul. Your soul is mine now. Give it to me. Give it. Give it. Give it. It's mine. It's mine. And I can get all sad like, why you be so mean to me? You meanie heads. Don't bully me. I'm just a whale. And Nani? Nandayo? What are you talking about? What are these? What are these? What am this? Oh. And then the best one that will probably get me in trouble on like every streaming platform if I do it for too long. Ni-chan. Okay. And that's some of the faces I can do. Remember the fad on YouTube where people would like heat up a knife for like 1,000 degrees and then just cut things? Remember that fad? I remember that fad. I want to bring it back. From now on, this channel, no more ASMR. I'm going to heat up a knife and cut things. 1,000-degree knife channel now. Because sizzles equals subs. What if I did like ASMR with a 1,000-degree knife? Like, I'd have like the ASMR mic there, and I'll just take the knife and go cut, 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 sizzle. Speaking of squishing things, I got slime. Come here, slime. Let's see if you still are slimy or if you're gross. I guess you're kind of slimy. Kind of slimy. Ah, it's like coming apart. No! I can't pick it up. It's ripping apart. No slime. Come on. Dang it. Why? I think my slime is expired or something. R.I.P. slime. R.I.P. I think, Emma, you'd be a manta ray. You'd be a cool manta ray. Yo, does my thinking putty still work? I have like so much random crap in my office, y'all. Come on, thinking putty, open. Open, I say. God, it requires thinking just to open the thinking putty. Where's my husband with his man's strength? I got weak little baby hands. Open. Why? The thinking putty doesn't want me to think with it. It's like it knows something. It's like, bitch, you don't think. You can't have me. How dare you? So you know what, thinking putty? You're just gonna go back in your corner and think about what you done. Done trying to make a fool out of me, thinking putty. Yo, have you seen a manta ray? They're so majestic and beautiful and amazing. They're underwater sea flaps. People flap, 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 flap. They're so majestic. Like, okay, so whenever I get ready to record ASMR, and half the time when I'm about to stream, I hear a cricket. And I swear it's in the room, but it's been going on for months. And I know crickets only live for like not that long. So I'm like, is it a ghost cricket? Is it a cricket ghost? Is it haunting me? What have I done to deserve this? What have I done to you, cricket? I never squashed a cricket. So, like, why are you haunting me? Whales don't eat mantas. They eat, the New Zealand population of orca eats stingrays. So essentially they get revenge for Steve Irwin. I love the New Zealand orcas though. They're so cool. But my favorite orca live off in Puget Sound. The southern residents. They're so sweet. They eat salmon. And they have like such tight little family groups. And their matriarch was like 100 when she died. But she was so cool. She was such a good whale. And they're just so great and so special. Hi, bird. Do you hear that? That's a bird. Really? 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 Ellie bird? Must you? Must you? Silence. Silence, foul beast. Let's see. I'm probably gonna bounce in like 10 minutes because I'll hit like the 3-hour mark. And for anybody who actually bothers to watch the VODs of my streams on here, that's a long thing to watch. Unless it's like background noise. And I wouldn't blame you for putting on background noise, but like, it's long. And it would be almost 10 o'clock for me, and I got to go take care of the little fox. Because I bet Grandma and Grandpa want to go do stuff and leave me alone in the house with little fox. Because I rarely leave the house except to go to the doctor. I forget what the outside world looks like. Okay, everybody, say hi to Husband O. He's in the stream. Say hi. Say hi, chat. What are you doing still awake in Australia time? Crazy Aussie. Oh my god. He wants me to tell you something in Japanese that I have no idea how to pronounce, because, like, man, I know English, and I know, like, languages with, like, roots in, like, the Middle East and Latin, but, like, ugh, let me try. He says, Ohayo gozaimasu. I think I pronounced it completely wrong, but, like, I tried. I get a gold star for trying, okay? Maybe a silver star. Maybe one of those, like, poorly drawn, you tried stars. Oh, it says I did it right. Cool. I never know. Japanese doesn't flow off my tongue very well. Bird, what have I ever done to you? What have I ever done to you? You know, my theory is when she's making noise, all she's saying is, I'm a bird, 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 I'm a bird. That's all she's saying. She's announcing to the world that she's a bird. Because, like, I can't imagine what else she'd be saying right now. I don't get it. It's cold outside, but my office is a sauna. I don't understand. Okay, I kind of understand. There's like, I'm sitting in between two desktop computers that are on, probably radiating a frick ton of heat. And the ceiling fan is off, or else you'd be able to hear it, and it makes an obnoxious noise. So when I stream and when I record, I turn it off. Or I'll hear boom, 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 boom. It's like a helicopter. So not as cool, because the helicopter goes swat, 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 swat. I learned that from Arby and the Chief. Hello in Vietnam. Nice to meet you too. Yo, the wind's still going. Wind, can you, like, chill out? For real? Like, come on. Chill out, wind. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay, wind. You can settle down. Just settle. Just vibe. Okay, I think it's listening to me. It might be listening to me. I might have power over the weather. That'd be a cool power to have. It's like, yes, I am Storm. I have snackies. What kind of snackies do I have? I have the Hershey bar. I have the Twix. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I have a Hershey bar and some Twix. Manta rays eat like little tiny fishies and like krill and stuff like that. They just open their big mouths and go ah, and like eat little things. Get out of my head, Wiggles. Oh my god. I really like how expressive this model is. It's so great. Even with the webcam, it's like capturing my face pretty decently. It's even better using Arcade on the phone. Like, just saying, like, it's way better with the phone. It's amazing with the phone. But like, even with webcam, it's still pretty decent. I'm like, hey, face. Face doing stuff. Ah. Uh-huh. Tra-la-la. Yeah. The only thing is with the webcam, the boing boings don't boing boing as well as they do on the phone. They really boing boing on the phone. Hey, howdy, hey. Have I played any good games lately? Played anything? Nope. I haven't played anything super recently. Except a couple visual novels. I try to get through, like, visual novels. Just because they're amusing. I have not seen the anime of Devil May Cry. Whoa. What? My monitor just flashed at me. What? What was that? Excuse you, computer. What was that? What was that? What was that fuckery? Excuse you. I don't think manta rays are capable of getting angry. They're like the vibiest creatures of the sea. They just majestically flap flap. Right. I've hit the 3-hour mark. It is almost 10 o'clock. I got some shiznit I want to do. If my day, you know, becomes quiet, I may hop on later if I get bored enough. I may hop on maybe tomorrow morning. It depends on whatever. Because if it's really, if my computer's still being stupid with my editing software tomorrow morning, or it is so noisy I can't record, I may stream again tomorrow morning because I need to do something with my life, or else I get antsy. Bird! Alright. Bird wants to take over the stream. I can't let that happen. I refuse. It's my stream. So, I'm gonna call it quits for now. But thank you all for vibing with me. Thank you all for hanging out. Holy crap! This stream already got 81 likes. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Sweet. Alright, I may pop on later if the day gets boring enough and quiet enough and I don't have anything else to do. Or I may have on, you know, later in the week or over the weekend. I never know what my life will do with me, because I love this model. I'm in love with this model. I want the whole world to see it. Alright. Catch you later, awesome people. You get booba hugs, the best booba hugs I can give with the webcam. And just for good measure. Okay. I bounce now. Have a pleasant day / night / whatever your time zone may bring you. And stay awesome. Mwah. Bye.